You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, General Hospital fans, I've got your early weekly spoilers for April 28th through May 2nd. We're going to see Tracy Quartermaine being sneaky, Drew ranting, and Molly horrified. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not following us, please reach down and click that subscribe button. As we always do on Early Edition Day, we start with what's happening the rest of this week. So let's get into it. On Wednesday, April 23rd, Tracy has a lunch meeting and she's making an offer to somebody. And she's meeting with Ezra Boyle. He's that new character who's a whole lot of fun, the one who is conspiring with Drew and causing a lot of problems for Laura, but he's also very anti-Sonny. So it sounds like Tracy may be offering to support Ezra in a run for mayor against Laura because of that anti-Sonny stance. However, Tracy is tricksy and slippery, and she does know he's allied with Drew, whom she hates. But Ezra wants to know if Tracy is willing to put her money behind all that she's saying. So interesting to see which side of the fence Tracy is playing. Jason butts heads with Carly. He is going to tell her that he has advised Willow to go to Germany and just talk to Michael. Of course, Carly isn't going to like that. Jason's of the mindset that the only two people that can fix this situation are Michael and Willow, that they can work it out for themselves, and they should, without Carly interfering, or Nina, or anybody, or Drew, you know? And Jason is advocating for Carly to step out of it, but then she's already taken steps with Diane to blindside and to just cause problems. Typical Carly interference that turns out to be a bad idea. We'll see how it goes. But Willow is still going to go to Germany. Carly is still going to interfere, though. Laura has to defend herself against somebody. She's talking to someone who is insisting that they have to get Sonny's presence with the mob and all that off of the piers. But Laura's worried that pulling him out will just let somebody in that may be more dangerous, like better the devil you know kind of thing. So we'll see if she's talking to Ezra or Anna or anybody in town that is anti-Sonny. Dante and Lulu are trying to figure out their family dynamics, specifically about Rocco. So Lulu may be pushing again to get her own place and have Rocco move in with her. Drew reacts to what Willow tells him, and she's a little taken aback. He may not handle it well that she's gone to Jason, who advised her to go to Germany, and it looks like she is packing her bag. She is going to head over there to see Michael. I don't think Drew's going to like that, because Jason advised it and he hates him, and Drew, you know, for as big as his ego is, he may worry that her seeing Michael, you know, might have Willow talked out of being with him or moving in with him or any of the progress that he's been able to make. But Willow tells Drew that she has to face him, and she's going to do it. And Portia and Nina talk. This is fresh off her talk with Carly, of course, and then she betrayed Nina. And Portia advises Nina that the simplest way to drive Willow and Drew apart is just to tell her. So it sounds like Portia is saying, Nina, go ahead and tell your daughter that you slept with Drew. And I agree. It needs to come out, and it needs to come out of Nina's mouth before Drew decides to drop the bombshell for some reason, or somebody else does, because other people know. Tracy and Ned know, for instance, as does Cody. On Thursday, April 24th, Sonny is in LA. He's getting ready to head into surgery. And unless something changes, it looks like Carly is going to be the one going with him, because obviously Natalia's not going. And sometime between Thursday and Friday, this mystery nurse / assassin is going to be in Sonny's room with a syringe ready to inject him with something. I would hope that General Hospital wouldn't be teasing us with that promo footage, and that it's not just an actual nurse coming to give him some antibiotics or something, you know. Brooklyn is startled on Thursday, and Jason has a heart-to-heart talk with Danny about Sam, the mom he lost. And of course, Danny is still struggling with his grief. So I'm curious also to see if Jason is either going to encourage Danny to, you know, be part of Sasha and the baby experience that he's going through, or recommend against it. You know, having a baby around can be very healing, but then again, there's a potential for loss there. I tend to think Jason may encourage it though. And of course, Sasha would respect all the boundaries. Molly issues a warning, and it's to her dad, Rick. Maybe it's about driving carefully. Maybe it's about Ava. And of course, Rick really, really wants Molly to know what Christina did, but Alexis has begged him, and of course it would cut off Ava's gravy train. So Rick is in a real rock and a hard place situation. Cody is up at GH on Thursday. He needs a doctor, and I wonder if he's going to run into Molly. I enjoy them together. Friday, April 25th, Carly gets an update after Sonny's surgery is complete. We'll see if it's bad news. We'll see how the lady assassin did. And Christina is in for a shock. This week, Molly is over at the hospital, and she finds some paper that shocks her. And I wonder if she somehow came across the commitment paper that Diane did not shred, even though Alexis told her to. We saw Diane slip it into a folder, and it could get dropped. You know, Diane may drop it. Alexis may have that folder and drop it. We'll see. I really hope Molly finds it. I think that'd be amazing. Brooklyn goes off on Lulu on Friday, and Nina is fighting dirty. Maybe she'll take Portia's advice. And Willow is stopped by someone or something. She's over at the clinic in Germany, and I wonder if Carly has called to put her on a no visit list since Jason gave her a heads up. I don't think Carly wants Willow in there with Michael. I think she thinks since he's alone and recovering, he's vulnerable, and, you know, she may feel like Willow's going to manipulate him. So I definitely think she's going to try and shut it down, which Jason probably won't like. The week of April 28th through May 2nd is the first full week of May sweeps. We've got big stuff with Christina and her murdery thing, Sonny's surgery, Kai's upcoming surgery, Willow and Carly. And I'm just wondering if we're going to get a glimpse of recast Michael any day now. We know that they were auditioning, and we know that Willow is over there. So they may have hidden this guy away and are going to introduce him. I hope so. Not that I don't miss Chad Duell, but obviously the role needs to be filled. And Drew has pitched Kai on this documentary about his surgery and journey to recovery. And of course, Drew would be in it as the benefactor. So it's not really about Kai and his journey. It sounds like it's going to be more of a PR piece to rehab Drew's image. And I'm guessing once Kai tells Trina about it, she may tell him that Drew is using him, and hopefully other people that know him well, like Curtis and Portia, will back that up. Sonny's surgery is done, and we have this assassin nurse threat, and we'll have to see if there's complications, because it just seems unlikely that Sonny's going to be bang, bang, 100%. He's good. And it works out great this early in sweeps. Damage to Sonny's heart may be worse than the doctors originally thought, or delaying the surgery may affect the outcome. Natalia may face some accusations after the hit woman tries to approach him in LA. I'm wondering if Jason is going to corner Natalia. Molly gets closer to finding out that Christina caused Rick's accident. Portia is desperate, and I wonder if Brad is going to turn up with the goods that she needs to neutralize Drew. Lucas and Marco are heating up, and I don't know, just a quick casting note before we wrap. If you thought Alexis's new assistant looks familiar, that's actress Jen Ray. She was on the ABC sitcom that was so good, The Middle. She was the annoying yet helpful neighbor, and also back when Kiki was murdered, Jen Ray was on GH playing a medium named Chelsea, who was consulting with Ava, who wanted to talk to Kiki from the other side.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.